thank you very much for subscribing to my channel and the great feedback I had on my last video. It's been about a couple weeks since I talked about the Beatles' US albums, the box set, and in case nobody heard me at the time, I did say go out and get the box set, especially if you're a fan. There were a lot of controversy surrounding that because of the mixes, and they used the 2009 remasters, but I said go ahead and get them because it's a great upgrade. What I want to talk about today is the Wings Over America box set. If you remember last year, Wings Over America was just officially re-released again on CD, and since 2010 Paul McCartney's been going back into his back catalog and doing some amazing things with remastering the catalog, coming out with standard editions of the CDs, and coming out with deluxe edition box sets. Well, last year in May, I think he kind of hit it out of the park with this package. Now, Wings Over America, I'm going to say, I think is one of the best live albums of all time. I put it up there with some of the best live albums, along with the Allman Brothers, Live at the Fillmore, some of the great live albums of all time. Get Your Ya-Ya's Out by the Rolling Stones, Live at Lee's by The Who. It really captures Wings at their peak. And that particular lineup of Paul and Linda, Denny Lane, Jimmy McCulloch on lead guitar, and phenomenal drummer Joe English on drums. And that epic 1976 American tour. In fact, I think two tours Paul McCartney did that are the most important were the 76 Wings Over America's tour and the 89-90 Flowers in the Dirt tour. But Wings Over America is just an incredible rocking live album. He retained the running order of the show. Now, myself, because I'm a beatard and I have the disease in me, I have the sickness, I had to get 3 versions of this thing, okay? This is the standard edition that I got for my car, and it's pretty much has the same cover art, the fuselage of the airplane opening, with the exception of this to break the cover. Don't know why Mac is doing that, but that's just a minor point. And of course it has the original painting from the gatefold sleeve. The CDs have kind of a reproduction of the custom vinyl labels. If there's one drawback I have in the standard edition is that it truly is a standard edition. You get a little tiny booklet here with just some photos, and that's pretty much it. It's almost virtually no big deal, but it is a standard edition. And on top of that, they went and issued it in 180-gram vinyl, and of course I scooped up the 180-gram vinyl edition of it as well. Again, it's got the cover break on the spine. The original vinyl edition, it was a continuous painting, but it does also have the original gatefold sleeve, and it does recreate the original poster that came with the record. This is one of the albums that I had on vinyl when I was a little kid. Don't have it anymore, long story. The one thing that my poster didn't have was the words entire concert performance and Souvenir 3 record set on the bottom there. But it does have the photos here, if you remember the poster from the original album. And the vinyl edition of this is just kicks butt. It's just totally awesome. But the big thing was the super duper deluxe package that came out. Now, as you know, Paul McCartney, value for money was always on his mind. Value for money. He pulled out all the stops. This is the deluxe edition box set that came out. This thing weighs a ton. You could probably do one-arm curls with this thing. This thing is just... This thing weighs a ton. But look at what you get here. You get, for spending over $100 on this thing, you're going to get your money's worth here. First off, there's a book called The Ocean View by Humphrey Ocean, artist Humphrey Ocean, who did these beautiful pencil drawings of the members of the tour. The band, backstage stuff, Nice drawing there of Macca. Nice drawing there of Jimmy McCulloch. Pretty awesome. Look, photographs of Linda that she took on the tour. Excellent photos. But wait, there's more. Then you get a booklet that has all the liner notes and some of the photos that Aubrey Powell of Hypnosis put together. And liner notes by David Frick of Rolling Stone that talks about the making of the album. This is what the CDs are housed in. Wings Over America Tour Itinerary Folder. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I mean, you get copies, you get like reproductions of the tickets. And this held special significance for me, Chicago Stadium, because from what I remember, my godfather Richard went to Chicago Stadium and saw the concert. And Cow Palace, a lot of great reproductions here. You could even take a look. They went and reproduced the coffee stains and on the tour itinerary. And the CDs are housed all the way back here. It's basically two CDs which have the original album, two CDs that have the original album, and if you have this on vinyl, it recreates the original album inserts. Two CDs, a third CD that has 5 songs from the Cow Palace show in San Francisco, and a DVD that has the Wings Over the World television special that came out in conjunction with this. How does it sound? It sounds amazing. It sounds amazing. There's a couple of the biggest change that they made to it is that everything is crossfaded. Sound quality is amazing. The same team responsible for these remasters is the same team responsible for the 2009 mono and stereo Beatles remasters, as well as the 2010 Lennon remasters and the 2010 Apple remasters as well. So I recommend this thing highly. And if you this I can't recommend enough. Paul McCartney Wings Rock Show on Blu-ray. This was out of print for a long time, and it pretty much documents the 1976 tour, pretty much the main concert in Seattle, Washington. However, there's some edits from the LA show, the final show in LA. In fact, when he announces the band, it's the LA show. But still, it's just incredible. One interesting thing about the Rock Show is that there was never a director listed for the concert film, so I don't really know who ever directed it. I think probably secretly Paul McCartney directed it, but took no credit. But it's beautifully restored. It looks like film, so it looks like you're looking at a brand new 35mm print of the film. The 5.1 DTS sound on it is amazing. But this is really amazing, so you need to get this, and I say scoop it up before it goes out of print again. But yeah, I made sure I got this, and so you have a great document of the 1976 Wings Over America tour. The original album remastered in that deluxe box set is just amazing. Sound quality, bonus stuff. And I do recommend getting the new 180-gram triple vinyl edition of it as well. The vinyl edition just sounds amazing. Thank you very much for watching again. This is kind of a fast one, and I kind of did this one off the cuff because there's some things going on right now. We're expecting our second child. My wife should be doing labor any moment now, but it hasn't happened. But I wanted to get something up again because I don't want to wait too long between videos, so I really appreciate all of your feedback. Please spread the news about this, and there are more to come. Thank you very much.